The online learning program here, we call it our continuity of learning because it's a continuum from what happens in the classroom to then what happens once we go online. In terms of learning, we've actually found that our students have become more independent and take more ownership for their learning.
We made some very decisive moves early on to make sure that our students had constant access to their teachers, and that's been very successful. This year we've adapted more and are now really set up very well for students to be able to be in the class if they're allowed to be, or at home studying online as well.
With our littlest students, they have a meet every hour where they meet with their teacher. The teacher stays online so they can come back into the meet and get on with their work. In the upper grades with Google Meets, it's a lesson at a time. So they're all day, pretty much they've got a teacher in front of them working with them.
One of the changes we've made is we have students who are in their Google Meets and video conferencing able to see what is happening on our interactive whiteboards and our smart boards in real time. So that means that if a teacher is doing an explicit demonstration on the board, that the student at home, participating at home, can see everything that's actually written and in fact can participate by presenting their screen and showing back with the teacher.
One of the great aspects of the way we teach AISM is that we encourage our students to be very open in the way they ask questions and the way they even raise criticisms or comments about what we're studying and how we're studying it. That for us is how you get that brain functioning and get that cognition and the metacognition, thinking about your thinking. So thankfully we already have a situation where our students are comfortable and confident in asking their teachers questions.
We have one-to-one discussions with our learners daily and continually check in to clarify their understanding and make sure that we're meeting their needs.
There's a lot of different technologies that allow you to implement different collaborative work in small groups online, and we're using those through example through breakout rooms and other different type of opportunities where students can collaborate together in small and effective groups.
It's really important to ensure that our students are provided with interactive lessons and through the use of questioning where children can clarify their understanding.
Doing a seesaw activity, I send a voice message or I write a message to the teachers, but if it's on a Google Meet, I put my hand up.
The classroom teachers send us little tutorials on how to do anything that's new. So yeah, I'm really happy. I know if I've got a problem or can't work something out, I can just message or send an email and get a really quick reply. I think the biggest one is the confidence with their speaking and their listening. At first it was all new, particularly with my younger son, and with Isis as well, listening to themselves, recording their thinking. They were a little bit hesitant at the start, and now because that's such a big part of the learning process, they're really confident, and I'm seeing that as a real positive flow on when we're interacting with other people outside of school.
The girls have developed a sense of independence because they've had to being at home alone every day, so they've become more independent. They've become much more organised. They're facing lessons up to 5-6 hours a day, so their organisational skills need to have been improved, and a sense of responsibility, knowing that they have to be on time for their classrooms. There's no teacher to tell them when to come and when to leave. They're given the opportunities to complete tasks online, manipulate technology, become more comfortable with using different types of software and apps, but they're also given the chance to move away from their devices throughout the day and work independently in their workbooks.
One of the best things about AISM is our excellent teachers who are now experts at online learning, the space that we have here at school, so when we do have a combination of students on campus and off campus, we've got space to do the SOPs correctly and safely. Our program here is engaging for our students. It makes every student feel special, and I can tell you it makes every teacher feel special as well when they see the joy on those students' faces when they come here to AISM.
During the MCO, the clear and constant communication that the school has had has enhanced our reputation amongst the community of how we are conducting online learning. There's a chance for you to come and see for yourself and ask us questions and find out all of the programs that we are associated with and come and learn about the Australian curriculum.
I would recommend come for a day, come for a visit, come for an online trial if we're still in MCO.
So we warmly invite you to come and join us and ask a question.